Shrek with DIY Social, and I am going to share 3 keys to better design on our images that we share on our blog posts or our social media sites. And there are many keys, but I just want to highlight 3 of them that I've kind of been on my mind because I see a lot of images that are not using these, and I think they could be so much more effective. And those 3 keys are photos that stir emotion, big words and few words. So just choosing fewer words to put on your images, and then items that are grouped together and touching. And I'll explain that. But I want to dive into the first one, and that is photos that stir emotion. Now, I've shared this site several times in our DIY social group, and I know in our course, a lot of my students have gone through the course on Canva and where to source photos. But I'm going to show you why I love Unsplash. And Unsplash is a site that allows you to, again, use free photos. Now, the challenge is they're taken by photographers that take these amazing photos, and then they put them up here, kind of like all their extra photos for people to use and hopefully attribute to them and get some exposure for them. They're not always categorized as detailed as sites like Shutterstock or iStock Photo or Deposit Photos is another one we use a lot. But what I love about Unsplash is they're just so inspiring. So a lot of times I'll come here, scan the photos, and I will be inspired to create a post based on the beautiful images. And other times I'll come here looking specifically for an image because I'm writing a blog post and I need an image that I have in my head. Let's say I'm writing one about boundaries and I want one that has a fence on it. So I'll type in the search, and you can see there's lots of images of fences. And then I scroll just looking for the image that stirs me. And each of us are different, but this one immediately jumps out as just a beautiful image. It has a fence. It has space up here that I could put a word if I wanted to put something there and not be completely blocking the image and the main focal point here. And so again, look for images that stir you, that call to you. And I think, again, we use Deposit Photos, and let's just type in the same word here and give you this example. Just not as inspiring. There's something about them, the way they're taken. Now, don't get me wrong, I still can find
You have
great
to find
photos
an
on
image
here
that
says to you what you're trying to convey, but
but
you might have to go to several pages in order to find that. Oh, immediately, I love that little pig one. And I don't know what I would use it for, but a lot of times I will download images because I may need it later. So I'm looking sometimes for, oh, that was actually a really good one. Let me go back. I like this image. So you see, it's not that you can never find great images. Okay, so let's go back to our keys. So finding images that stir you. The second key is using big words and few words. There are Canva, I'm always talking about Canva. It makes your job easy. They have templates here that you can use, and you can see on here, they don't put tons of text. And there are times where you will have to put more text than you would like, but then look at the design. This isn't putting the text across the whole image and centered. The center of focus is this cup of hot chocolate. Or coffee, I guess it is. And so they put the text over to the side. So this is a great example of that. A couple examples, we have a client that she is a fabulous innovation consultant, and she's also an amazing artist. And she created these mixed media paintings that we just were telling her, these are so beautiful. We think this would be great to use as backdrops. So you can see our goal here wasn't centering the text. It was to put the text in an artistic way that highlighted both the background as well as the quote. Another example would be on some of these. I could put the word accountability. Let me see if it'll let me open it. Sometimes when I log into multiple of our client accounts, it kind of freaks Canva out a little bit. I could move this and make it centered, which makes it hard to read because it's across the main focal point. And also, there's something kind of nicer design wise about moving things off center just a little. So don't be afraid to go off center with your design, but we try to make things touch. Even the image that I have of the 3, I want the 3 to touch the K. If I spread everything out, and again, if I centered everything and I covered the key, it starts to lose the design element. But if I let things touch, and this is something, now I don't see the N in the word design, it was over the key. If I bring it down just where it's touching it, that's a better placement. In design, touching another element helps the eye move from one thing to another, and it just flows better. So, if you're, for example, if you're placing 3 things on a coffee table, then you want the 3 things, you want the eye to see where one flows to the next. And so it slightly touches, or it doesn't even have to exactly touch. Maybe it just rests, but it flows from one to the next to the keys. So those are my 3 tips: photos that stir, big words, and few words. I guess that's kind of 2 in 1 right there, but fewer words on your images, and then place your images in a creative way, and if possible, get them to touch. Hopefully that's helpful. And make sure you are in our DIY social group for more tips and resources. And we do have our DIY.social training course. And it is an extensive course where we cover everything from A to Z on starting and running your business and marketing your business. We go into Facebook ads and design on Canva and setting up your different social media accounts and building your communities. So if you are needing to get to that next level in your business, check out DIY.social and join us there as well.